So it's Wednesday the 29th of November. I had my second session of the chemotherapy last Thursday, the 23rd of November. I had to be paused for an hour because I had a bit of a reaction, you know, and the reaction lasted a couple of minutes. I tried to wait it out hoping that it would go away, but it didn't. It was just a kind of, getting into very deep cold water, so I felt this kind of feeling of, and it wasn't really breathlessness or rapid heartbeat or anything, it was just a kind of almost like hyperventilation, so too much breath, and I felt a bit inflated. I went red in the face. So they stopped the treatment for an hour, but they gave me various tests and said this is not uncommon, and 9 times out of 10 they can restart. So I had a cheese sandwich, bottle of water, went to the toilet, and they restarted after an hour. Try to judge where I would have been within the treatment of the docetaxel. But so there was a wee bit of a hiccup, because this isn't last chance saloon, but it's the first bell, you know, so I'm quite keen to make sure I go through with this particular course of treatment, so I don't want any hiccups. But it was a very minor thing. I mean, I didn't panic. I just felt, because of this slight tightness in my chest, and they said it was good that I did pause it.
You wondered if the nurse hadn't actually given you the hydrocortisone, didn't you?
Yes, I did, but obviously I couldn't say it was ticked on the box, but I did wonder if all, because you're supposed to get saline solution, Piriton, hydrocortisone, so that wasn't clear. And they did give me more hydrocortisone, and that brought the symptoms I was having right down and made me feel better. So I will make sure next time that I keep an eye on all the things I'm getting, because it is a complicated process. They were understaffed. It's very busy. You've got a room with 10 people in it, and that's one of many rooms with 10 and more people in them getting chemotherapy. So the Beatson is really under pressure, and they did put a notice up when I went in saying that they were short staffed, and there was a member of staff over for the QEUH. So it's a big operation and hard to run, and there's a lot of stages to it, because it's not just hooking you up and putting something in you, it's hooking you up and putting something in, something else, something else, something else, you know, so it's complicated. So I'll keep a close eye on it next time. But they were great, and they came down, and kind of senior nurse came down from upstairs and had a good look at me, took a photo or took a photograph of my face and showed me my face to see, is it usually as red as this, because it went quite red, which it does go red sometimes for a flush when I have it, but this wasn't a flush, it was more like a slight inflation, if you know what I mean.
It was red when you came home as well?
Yeah, it stayed red for a wee while, and it was just a kind of my cheeks were very flushed. But I felt fine, and the treatment continued, and I came home and I felt, then over the weekend I had a kind of heartburn thing. It felt like indigestion. I know it's a mild thing, it's just I never get indigestion ever. So I had that Saturday, Sunday. Monday I felt much better, and today I've been out back to my 10,000 steps a day, and try to do a bit of weight training and so on, because I need to do that because of this muscle softening effect of the androgen deprivation therapy. So that's really it. So my next session is 2 weeks now, 2 weeks today in fact, 13th of December. So this is a good place I'm in, because I'm in the beginning of the kind of lifting out of the stuff and getting into this kind of better phase, and I feel quite good about that. It's my birthday on Saturday. I'm 63, so it'll be an interesting birthday. But yeah, I've come through that second session fine. I'm looking forward to the rest of the treatment.